afternoon, Second Street families. I wanted to make a quick video to help you walk through some of the technology that your children have been using. I've been on the phone with a few parents and some teachers have sent me some emails, and I just want to make sure that you all feel as comfortable as possible in getting through this time right now and working with the technology that your student has. So I'm going to go over a few things, and then of course if you have any questions, please post them or email and we'll be happy to answer. I can also continue to make little videos that will be helpful in showing you some different technology areas that we use, Google Classroom and whatnot, but I'm going to give you kind of a basic overview today. So I hope everyone has enjoyed and gotten some work done on NTI Day 8 and enjoyed staying in their pajamas today. So we will go ahead and get ready and get going here. So the first thing I want to show you is basically kind of the device that your child is working with. So right now I'm on a laptop, which is different from a Chromebook. And if you picked up a device from school, your child either has an iPad, which is very different than the Chromebook. So if we need to do a video on iPads, then we can definitely do so, but this is going to be focused more on Chromebooks. So your child either has a Chromebook from school or maybe that you bought them, or your child has a device that you have at home. So it might be your laptop or a desktop, and that is very different. So the big difference is with a Chromebook, you basically are only on the internet when you log in. And the difference with a laptop is you have a desktop. So let me show you what that means here. So here is my desktop, and I have the ability to create folders. I can save things on here. I can download different items to a computer. And a Chromebook doesn't have all of that functionality. So a Chromebook is basically just the internet, and that works because everything we do is web-based. So you might be familiar with Internet Explorer or Firefox, but in the past few years, Google Chrome has come about. And that is another web browser. So if you are using Internet Explorer or you're using Firefox, you might lose some functionality with some of our school-based programs. So it's very important that you are using Google Chrome. And you might be able to hear my little one in the background, the joys of working from home. So Google Chrome is the web browser that your child's Chromebook automatically logs them into. And it is the internet browser you need to use if you're using a desktop or a laptop. As you can see here, that you would have to log into Google Chrome. So you're actually logging into something. You would put in your child's school email followed by their password, and that would log them into the computer. This looks a little different on a Chromebook. As soon as you open that up, it's prompting them for an email and a password. But on a laptop, it is a little different. So when we are here, we actually want to log in, but I have all my stuff saved. So I'm going to go ahead and hop over to my school. And here we are back to where we were. So this is the internet, and this is within my school account. And you can see when I'm logged in with my school account, all of my bookmarks populate. We actually created a Second Street bookmark on your child's computer that's pushed out to every student that has a Chromebook with some easy access links to easily get there. So hopefully that'll be helpful to get access to some of that information. Now from here, you can obviously go to websites and check things out. What we refer to students is what we call the waffle. And the waffle is this 3x3 grid or array that you might hear in math class. And the waffle is kind of an area where you can find lots of things. So from here, you can go straight to your Google Drive, Google Classroom, Docs, Sheets, Slides, variety of options here. Google Drive and Google Classroom is probably where most of your kids will live. A brief overview, Docs is very similar to probably what you and I know as Word growing up. Sheets is Excel, and Slides is the Google version of PowerPoint. So they have the ability to do all of these things, and these are all saved to the internet or to the cloud, as people would say. So I could get off this computer, I could go to the public library, open up Chrome, log in with my school account, and have all of my files there. I wouldn't have to take my computer. All of it would be there because it is saved to the web, which is why it is a Chromebook and it's not a desktop, because everything is saved to the web. So the waffle is an important place. It's an easy place to navigate and get around. One thing that we noticed today was a lot of students were trying to access their Gmail. And you probably had difficult doing that because everything is Google except the email accounts. Even for us teachers, we use Microsoft. So a lot of districts went over to Gmail last year, but not all. So we are still living in the Microsoft world, and your student accounts are still Microsoft based. So in order for your child to access their school email, they would have to go to our Frankfurt web page and click on students. From there, they're going to have to scroll down, and they will see that towards the bottom on the right side, you have webmail and Office 365. We don't use the Office 365 features. It's very similar to Chrome in that here's Word and Excel and PowerPoint all saved to the web, but we use Google instead of Microsoft. So the only thing your child would need access here is Outlook, which is the email. So that is where your child would go to access their email if they had trouble doing that today. So I really hope this was beneficial and just kind of showing you the basics of what exactly your child is using and how to log in and access a few things. If, of course, you have any questions, please reach out. But this is the difference between a computer and a Chromebook and what exactly Chrome is, as well as how to access email and where to look for that bookmark with some important information. And I pushed out our NTI website on there and our NTI work. So hopefully that is helpful. And if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. Thank you and have a great night.